Reading Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time, The Eye of the World, Part 9. The night lit walks between Egwene and Asadai were a sword point for one. Whenever it disappeared into the darkness, aside from the restful privacy, I wondered what I was saying, what I would do. What was Asadai doing to Egwene? One night Rand waited until other older men had settled down and then slipped away, using every bit of skill he had gained, stalking rabbits, removing the moon's shadows through the trees until he was close enough to hear Moraine and Egwene talking. Ask, and if I can tell you, now I will. Understand, there's much for which you are not yet ready, things you cannot learn until you have learned other things which require still other things to be learned before them. But ask what you will. The 5 powers, earth, wind, fire, water, spirit. It doesn't seem fair that one should have been strongest in the world in earth and fire. Why should it have the strongest powers? Huh. Not what you think, child? Is there a rock so hard that wind and water cannot wear it away? Fire so strong that water cannot quench it or wind snuff it out? They were the ones who tried to create the Dark One, and the Forsaken one day, the male Asadai. The women were not part of it. It was the men who went apart and broke the world. You are afraid. If you had remained in Emond's field, you would have become a wisdom in time. There was Nynaeve's plan, was it not? Or you would have sat in the woman's circle and managed the affairs of Emond's field, while the village council thought it was doing so, but you did the unthinkable. You left Emond's field seeking adventure. You wanted to do it and at the same time are afraid of it. And you are stubbornly refusing to let your fears pass you. You would not have asked me how a woman becomes an Aes Sedai otherwise. No, I'm not afraid. I do want to become an Aes Sedai. Better for you if you were afraid, but I hope you hold on to the conviction. Few women those days have the ability to become anything, much less do you have the wish to. Surely never been born two in one village. The old blood is indeed still strong. The 2 rivers. Who else? Is it Karen? Carity? Lara? Ayala? I must forget to say that. Her road lies another way. I feel Concern yourself with your own circumstances. It is not an easy road you have chosen. I will not too bad. Be that as it may, but I still want reassurance. I can give it to you, not in the way that you want. I don't understand. You want to know that it's a day good and pure, that it was the wicked man of the legends who caused the breaking of the wall, not the woman. Well, it was the man, but there were no more wicked. The enemy, they were insane, not evil. There's a day you will find in Tavo a human, no different from any other woman, except the ability that sets us apart. They are brave and cold, strong and weak, kind and cruel. Becoming an Asadai will not change you from what you are. Suppose I was afraid. Afraid I'd be changed by the power that's at the drugs and the fading. Maurice, said I, in the name of the light, why did Trollocs go to Ebonsfield? Lassadi's head swung kind. She looked straight at the man's hiding place. Man's blood seized in his throat. Man's eyes were as hard as though she had made her tread to the boss. And he had the feeling her gaze could penetrate and let her leaves take branches. But what will I do if she finds me? Listen. Try to mount back into the deeper shadows. Birds staggered his foot as he barely catch himself from tumbling into that branch that would have noisily given him away. Panting in, scrambled away our forms, keeping silent as much light as by anything he did. His heart pondered so hard, he thought it might give him away itself. He was a fool, but trying to eavesdrop and us down. Back where the others were sleeping, but managed to slip in among them silently. Moments later, Moraine appeared, stopping where she could study the slumbering shapes, and closed his eyes and breathed evenly, listening far for footsteps. Closer, nodded, and round opened his eyes again. Moraine was gone. When the final step came, it was fitful and full of sweaty dreams. Where other man in Emmonsfield claimed to be the dragon report. And now the woman had blisters in her hair like the one Moraine. I did not try to overhear Moraine begin again. On into the sixth day, the slow journey stretched, and Ron wondered if they would ever go to Barrow. The distance they had travelled was already more than enough to take him tiring far to the White River, but Ron always said it was short. Journal were here as asked. How would current journey that long? Mayran feel lost. The horses walk slow, allowed the mud to practice juggling under Tom Merlin's watchful eye. The Glimmer gave lessons each night to Aslan. Hey Ran, I can juggle. Oh. I told you, I get the floor before you. Look. So that's a city? How can so many people live within one place? And you run? What do you think of your west side of Barrow? I think it's a long way from home. You have further to go yet, much further. But there's no other choice. Other than to run and hide and run again the rest of your lives. Short lives there would be. You must remember that. But when journey becomes hard, the danger begins again here. Watch what you say within those words. Do not mention trolls or halfmen. Do not even think of the Dark One. There are those in Berlin who have even less love for Asadine than do the people of Evansville. There may be even the Dark Ones. Must attract as little attention as possible, and we do not go by our own names here and know as Alice, in the land as Andra. Remember that? Good. Now, let us be within the walls before night catches us. The gates of Berlin are closed from sunset to sunrise. Now let's the way down the hill and through the woods to the long road. The road passed half a dozen farms, none lay close. None of the people finishing their chores seemed to notice the travelers. Before the ending and heavy wooden gates, brown with white stripes or black iron. The gates were closed tight. Even tight, the sun was not down yet. Someone rode close to announce their presence. What's all this? Yeah, it's too late in the day to be opening the gate. Too late, I say. Go around the White Bridge Gate if you want to. Oh, I didn't know it was you, mistress. Wait, I'll be right down. Just wait, I'm coming. I'm coming. Why, Mistress Alice, you take a nap collecting down country folks with hay in the hair? And hey, I remember letting this one through some days back. I do. Didn't like your tricks down country, huh, Glimmer? I hope you remember you forgot letting us through, Master Evan, or letting us back into. I don't know about Master Andra, and I won't need a special, not the white clothes. Children of the Light, or in Berlin. They surely are, say. They're here because of what's going down in the garden. The dragon, you know, well, He must call himself the dragon. They say the fellows stirring up evil and they here to stamp it out. Only he's down in Galdon, not here. Just an excuse to meddle in other people's business. That's what I figure. There's already been the dragons found on some people's door. They have caused much trouble there. Not that they don't want to, but the governor don't trust them no more than I did. He won't let but maybe 10 or so inside the walls at one time. And ain't mad about that. But governors, wasn't it all peaceful? And that's how it's been so far. Say, if they're hunting evil, why aren't they down in Galdon? There's been a big battle down there, they say. Real big. I heard that I said that we're going out to Galdon. And that's what started this battle. Or so I hear. They say soldiers has to die out dead. Maybe all of them. Some say not the white clothes, right? And not me. That's this fellow really is the drug report. Can do things I hear is the one power. There's thousands following. Don't be a fool. Just say what I heard, Master Andra. Some say that he's moving his army east and south towards the tier. They say he's named the people of the dragon. Names man later. You could call your more people of the dragon if you wanted. Oh, not likely, mistress. Not with the white cloaks around, for sure. No doubt, a wise decision. And now, we must be off. And don't you worry, mistress, I ain't seen nobody. In fact, this gate ain't been open in days. What was all that about Tyr and the people of the dragon? Tyr is a city all the way down on the Sea of Storms, isn't it? The character cycle. No one tells those stories in Emmonsfield. But the wisdom would skin them alive if they did. I suppose she would, not that. Tyr is the greatest port on the Sea of Storm, and the stone of Tyr is a fortress that guards it. The stone is said to be the first fortress built after the breaking of the world. And in all this time, it has never fallen through more than one army has tried. One of the prophecies says that the stone of the Tyr will never fall until the people of the dragon come to the stone. Another say that the stone won't fall until the sword cannot be touched, is wielded by the dragon's hand. The fall of the stone will be one of the major proofs that the dragon has been reborn. May the stone stand till I am dust. The sword? It can't be touched? Oh, that's what it says. I don't know whether it is a sword, but whether it is, it lies inside the heart of the stone, the central citadel of fortress. The stone cannot fall until the dragon wears the sword. But how can he, unless the stone has already fallen, how can the prophecy be fulfilled? You ask are full lot of questions, boy. A prophecy that was easily fulfilled would not be worth much, would it? Oh, looks like we're here, wherever here is. Here. You can't come in that way. You have to go run to the front. It's alright, Watch. It's alright, those folks are expected guests. Take care of the horses now. Good care. Welcome, Mistress Alice. It's good to be seeing you and Mr. Androbald. Your fine conversation has been missed. I must say, I worried. You're going down country and all, with the weather all crazy and the wolves howling right up to the walls in the night. Oh, here I go, chattering instead of taking you inside. Come, hot meals, the warm beds. That's what you'll be waiting. And hot baths too, I trust. Master Finch? The best, the hottest, barrel. Come, welcome to the Stag and the Lion. Welcome, barrel. Needs anything else? More towels? More hot water? Nothing. Go and enjoy the evening. At a later time, I will see that you receive more than adequate recompense for your service. Is there trouble down country too? With the rivers, or whatever you call it? The two rivers, it's the two rivers. As for trouble, what do you mean too? Is there some kind of trouble here? Here? Trouble? Miners having fist fights in the dark of the morning aren't trouble. I mean the garden kind of trouble. But I suppose not. Nothing but sheep down country, is there? No offense. Heard there were trolls up in the Sardinia. Well, that's the borderlands then, isn't it? Trollocs? You just let me talk about Trollocs? Oh, why don't you not? I'm a little tired of hearing my own stories back from you. No, wait, just a minute. Now this is what I've been waiting for. Shall I? No, I will see to myself. Go enjoy your evening. It's a good thing I got back when I did. Boy, don't you listen to what you are told? Didn't do anything. I was just going to tell about the trolls, not about. Don't talk about trolls. Don't even think about trolls. Blood and ashes. You had better remember the Dark One has eyes and ears where you least expect. And if the children of the White-haired trolls were after you, they'd be burning to get their hands on you. It might not be what you are used to, but until we get to where we are going, keep your trust small unless Mistress Alice or I told you differently. There was something that fellow wouldn't tell us. Something he thought was trouble, but he didn't say what it was. Probably the children. Most people consider them trouble. Some don't. Thought. And he didn't know you were enough to rescue. He said there were drugs in Saldia, wasn't it? You will talk about it, won't you? Oh, there are always drugs in Borderlands, Blacksmith. You put in the front of your mind that you want no more attention than mice in the field. Concentrate on the later. I apologize, Mr. Alice, for making you all wait so long, but with so many people at it, it's a wonder anybody gets served at all. I'm afraid the food isn't what it should be either. Just the chickens and some turnips and peas and some cheese for after. I truly do apologize for those troubled times. At least indeed. My thanks, Mr. Alice. It isn't what I would have laid before you a year ago. Of course, my salary is almost bare. There's no telling when the farm folks will harvest another crop and the wolves are taking all the mutton and beef that how I do run on, full of old wind. That's me, old wind. Mary seemed let those good people eat in peace. I hope you enjoy your meal, Mistress Alice. If there's anything else you need, just pick it. It is a pleasure serving you. A pleasure. Moments later, they're gone. We can talk safely. I know you said no to trust anyone, but if you suspect the innkeeper, why stay here? I suspect him no more than anyone else until we reach Tarvalon. I suspect anyone, though I suspect only how. What did you learn at the common room? Later, that's good. There's a battle in Geldon, and Loghain was the victor. A dozen different stories are floating about, but they all agree on that. Better news on our own circumstances. No odd happenings, no stranglers who might be murdered. Certainly no trucks, and the White Cloaks are busy trying to make trouble for the governor. Good. That agrees with what the Batmaid said. The ship does have its points. Now, we have a long journey still ahead of us, but the last week has not been easy either. So I propose to stay here tonight and tomorrow night. I leave early the following morning. They will not notice us soon as we advertise for sale. What does Master Andrew say to that? Well enough, if they remember what I told them for a change. With the crowding a day, there were only 3 rooms to be had. One for Moraine and Egwin, and 2 to take the man. Brand found himself sharing with Lan and Tom. The Gleeman had stayed in the room long enough to uncase his flute and harp before heading to the common room, and Lan went with him. A week ago, Rand would have fallen all over himself for the chance to see Gleeman perform, but he had heard Tom tell his stories every night for her. The hot meal had always led Arjun thinking. A muffled shout came from downstairs, the common room, greeting Tom's arrival, but Rand was already asleep. The stone halfway was dim and shadowy and empty, except for Rand. His head, heart, and toes were hard to hold on. There had been something about running. It was gone, whatever it was. He licked his lips and wished he had something to drink. He was dry as dust, thirsty. In the distance, he heard a dripping sound, with nothing to choose by except his thirst. He moved down the hallway and toward it. After a while, when he realized the dripping sound wasn't getting any closer, Rand decided to try one of the doors. It opened easily, and he stepped into a green, stone-walled chamber. One opened onto a balcony, and beyond that was a wall such as he had never seen. No one could have seen a sky like that if it could not exist. Flames roared on the heart like a forge fire, with bells pumping, but gave no heat. Strange oval stones made a fireplace. They just looked like stones. Well, what slick despite the fire when he looked straight at them. But when he glimpsed them from the corner of his eye, they seemed to be faces. Instead, the faces of man and woman, writhing in anguish, screaming, silent. A single mirror hung on the wall, but that was not ordinary at all. When Rand looked at it, he saw only blood. But where his reflection should have been, everything else in the room was shown through, but not him. Once more we met. Once more we met. Hey. Two-Face.